Alright, we're talking about common denominator pass, as I like to call it, 1. But now we're talking about different guard types. We talked about half guard, we talked about open guard, now we're going to talk about butterfly guard. This is kind of nice because it works for this too. And here's what's even nicer about it. When you get butterfly guard, what happens is the guy, if he's very good, he's not going to be on his back. You know, let's work on somebody who's good. He's right in here, you know, he's getting underneath. Well, look at this position here. He's under my arm. I got my cross face essentially. He doesn't know. He thinks he's got something really good. But look, underneath his leg, it's right there. I'm just going to add one thing. Before you go down, I'm going to add a little thing. Like it's like turning, just turn a wheel here. Okay, so you kind of like turn the boat wheel and hit the deck. Okay, it's an easy way to remember it. So you're just turning. This is really sweet in butterfly guard because it's so tight. He's already so compact for you. Everything's easy. So you go here and here. Okay, you're just going to turn as you fall. You're not going to like try to turn first because you get caught on your leg. You know, turn and fall. So at the same time, as I feel him moving, see also how I try to grab his lat here? That's very important. Here, I try to turn and drop. Okay, just like that. Here, this leg is practically gone already. It's not even as bad as half guard. See, I'm laying, see how he's like blocked me off here? I don't know if you can see here. You see how I'm kind of laying on him here? If it's kind of blocked, just wiggle your hips again. Back, down and back, and wiggle it off. Try to do that until you break the space. Make a space here between his elbows, and you want to wiggle that in here. So here, with your hips, that's very important. Okay, because if he can keep you on this, he can slide in and back. So that's really the only kind of modification here. This is the easiest one out of all of them. So here, you're coming here and here, turning, down and back. Okay, wiggle the space away. If you have to, give a little of this to make this leg shoot out from underneath you. Okay, and you pass the butterfly guard one more time. So you're here, all the different angles. You have your principle is the same. Here, nice and tight, turning, flat down, just come straight down. It's the hardest thing to train yourself to do, but you got to do it. You can push this arm this way a little bit. You can see I'm pulling and pushing, turning, wiggle myself down. Okay, finish the pass up however you like. Okay. Now you pass the butterfly guard with common denominator number 1. Okay, I'm going to show you one thing. Look, a lot of the temptation there with your right hand, when you go underneath, guys want to take the right leg and do the step over. So go ahead and do a step over. But as you do, Junior, kick your left leg up. See how you're going to get swept, okay? So now go back. You're just using a simple principle, using the advantage of this pass. What's happening is, as you lift up and turn with your right hand, if you keep your right leg moving down to the floor, it slides off of his foot. No, don't step over. Go back. Do not step over. Just bring your hips flat to the floor. Do the same pass as you did, the common denominator pass, the same as you did in half guard. What I want you to do now is as you kind of slightly turn him, you don't have to exaggerate it, slightly turn him, just drop your hips to the floor. So that slides that ankle off. Okay? You don't need to turn the hips out, you just need to drop them. And the two motions, the motion of your right arm pushing and your right leg going flat to the floor will pass that hook off. You won't get swept.